Hey, Pure Soul members, welcome to the month of December. Merry Christmas. I'm so excited that you guys are here with me today. I want to talk about our spiritual focus topic for the month of December. And this month, I would really like for everybody to focus on finding Jesus in your lives. And what this means is to look out into the human world and see where you can find him, because he is literally everywhere, in every conversation, and every tree and every flower and every animal and every living thing, and the sunset and the sunrise. He's everywhere. So I would like you to try this month to take some time and recognize how Jesus talks to you and in what ways he talks to you. And I want to say that that can be found everywhere that you look. Try this. This is something I did several years ago because I was looking for Jesus, and I had read something that said Jesus is everywhere. So I thought, okay, I'll check it out and see if Jesus is everywhere. So I was on the phone with a friend of mine, and we were having a conversation, and the conversation didn't go as lovely as I had hoped. And that was in a period of time where I had told myself that I was going to try to find Jesus everywhere I was. And so after I hung up the phone call, I tried to find Jesus in that phone call. I tried to figure out, when did he come into the call? What types of things was he saying? I was on a conversation with somebody who was sharing some truth with me, and the truth that they were sharing was about me. And we all know that when we hear a certain truth about ourselves, it can be a difficult experience. It can be difficult to hear. And I initially rebelled in that conversation. I got upset. I started to defend myself. And after I hung up the phone and I started thinking about it, I was like, well, if my goal is really to try to find Jesus, and this person was speaking to me because they were concerned about something connected to me, then what if that wasn't that person saying those things to me? What if it wasn't their opinion? What if it was Jesus's opinion? What if the truth that I heard that day was actually Jesus using that person to convey something difficult for me to comprehend about myself? I can't even tell you that when I got off the phone and I took that time to think about that as being a possibility, the way that I received the truth was very different than the way that I received the truth from my friend. I was angry with my friend, but when I thought maybe that communication came from Jesus, I looked at it a little bit differently. And then I realized that every person that communicates with me, that I am triggered toward a specific emotion or a specific thought, that person was actually a vehicle for God to come through and to share some type of epiphany or clarity or some type of healing with me. Sometimes I look for God on YouTube, so I'll just scroll through YouTube and click on a video and watch the video, and when I'm watching it, I try to think, is there a message here for me? Keeping in mind that 10 other people could also see that video and not find a message in it. When I'm talking about finding God's message through your human experiences, it's really about listening to your internal triggers. When somebody says something, how does it hit you? Does it hit you difficult? Does it hit your heart? Does it break your heart? Does it make you think? Does it make you react? What is the prompting that happens inside of you when you receive information from the outside world? And when you receive that information from the outside world, how are you translating it? Are you translating according to that triggered emotion, or are you taking some time to think about what they said and to ponder the information that they shared with you? Sometimes it's difficult to receive information and guidance from people here on earth because we have emotional dependencies on them, because maybe they have always treated us a particular way or said particular things. Maybe those are friends or families or partners or spouses or children or bosses and co-workers. In any case, what I'm trying to express today is that during this month, don't react to the trigger. React to the translation. Take some time. Think about what they're telling you. Pretend or know, because it's a knowing once you start to get used to this technique. But at the beginning, you might have to pretend that that conversation or that information that came to you from someone else was from God. And as you start to get used to this practice of translating people's words according to God's intention and not their intonation and your trigger, you will hear and see Jesus everywhere. And that's my goal for this month of December. Find Jesus everywhere, in every conversation, even if the conversation is difficult. Hey, one time somebody said, "I think you're awesome, Nikki." And I thought that was really nice of that person to say that. And I know that that person probably said that because they felt comfort from a conversation that we had. But when I take that conversation into myself and I translate it, and they said, "Hey, Nikki, you're awesome." Wouldn't that be great if that came from God? Wouldn't that be great if that was Jesus's opinion of us? And since this is something he created, maybe his messages are everywhere, and we're just not translating them properly because we react to the trigger. We react to the thing we feel right away, or the thing we think right away, or the thing we want to do right away. And that's called kind of like a knee-jerk reaction, right? So this month, in the month of December, I am asking you to see Jesus and put Jesus as the translation in every experience of your life. Let me know how it works for you. I swear to God, this is going to change your life. When you are lonely, when you are happy, when you are sad, when you are angry, look out, because he's there and he will connect with you in ways that you can't even imagine, in words that you will never even believe how they touch your heart. Good luck with it. Please share some comments with me and let me know how it goes. You're going to love this, you guys, I swear. Merry Christmas.